You thought this was the end of your story. But I say to you now, with all the power of heaven behind my voice, this is the beginning of your glory season. You have called yourself too old. You have counted yourself out. The world may have looked past you, underestimated you, even told you your time is past. But I have been waiting for this exact moment in your life. Age is not your limitation. It is your qualification. Do you think I ignore the seasoned? Do you not know that I saved my greatest miracles for the ones the world forgot? I called Abraham not in youth, but in age. I chose Sarah to laugh at the impossible. I gave Moses his assignment when his hands were wrinkled, not when they were young and strong. I sent fire into a dry bush and gave a man past his prime the task to set a nation free. I used Anna in the temple, not in her prime, but in her persistence. I visited Simeon not because he was youthful, but because he had waited well. And you, yes you have waited well. Your faith didn't falter even when your body did. Your heart stayed hopeful even when your hands had to release dreams you thought would never return. But now hear me clearly. I am restoring to you all that was lost. This season is not about survival. This is your season to thrive. You will see financial restoration, funds that were held up for years suddenly released, debts forgiven, resources flow, not for the sake of wealth, but for the sake of testimony. You will not live these years worrying about lack. Provision will find you in places you never thought to look. I am opening doors that were shut for decades. Bank accounts will rise. Bills will dissolve. Needs will be met before you even voice them. I will not just restore your finances. I will restore your family. That child you wept over in secret, the one whose choices broke your heart. Watch what I do. That estranged sibling, that broken bond, that silence that has lasted too long. I am orchestrating reconciliation that defies explanation. I am returning what shame tried to destroy. I am healing generations with one moment of my presence. Conversations will happen. Apologies will come. But more than that, forgiveness will rise like a river. And in its wake, healing will bloom. I will bring back sons and daughters, not just into your life, but into my kingdom. They will return not as they left, but renewed, humbled, and transformed. You thought your prayers were unanswered, but they were being planted. And now, the harvest is here. You will be called mother and father by many, not just those who share your blood, but by spiritual sons and daughters who have been waiting for your wisdom, your love, your legacy. And your body, yes, even your body, will know my glory. The aches that made you groan when rising will ease. The fatigue that shadowed your days will lift. I am releasing healing, not just to manage symptoms, but to reverse what the enemy tried to write into your DNA. I am touching bones, joints, hearts, lungs, bloodstreams, memory, mobility. Doctors will wonder. Friends will ask what changed. You will simply say, God touched me. This is your divine turnaround, not because of who you are, but because of who I am. I am the God who renews. I am the one who makes all things new. I do not retire my servants. I reassign them. I do not diminish your purpose with age. I amplify it. You will speak and people will listen. Your words, seasoned by decades of fire and faith, will carry authority. You will no longer be invisible in rooms. I am placing you in positions of influence, not to chase titles, but to shift atmospheres. When you enter, peace will follow. When you speak, wisdom will land. You will mentor, lead, nurture, guide. Your hands may be wrinkled, but they will carry healing. Your voice may be softer, but it will carry thunder. Because you walk with me, now hear me. Your legacy is being rewritten. What was once marked by loss will now be stamped by victory. Where trauma once echoed, peace will dwell. Where generational pain lived, generational blessing will now thrive. Your grandchildren, and their children, will speak of you not in whispers of what you endured, but in praises of what you overcame. They will say, it was Grandma's prayer that saved our family. It was Grandpa's faith that shifted our name. You will live long enough to see the fruit of prayers you thought had died. I will honor your faith by showing you what it built. Your obedience has planted trees of blessing that others will sit under. You may not have built towers, but you have built legacies. And I call that glory. The latter years of your life will not be marked by decline, but by divine rhythm. I am slowing your pace not to weaken you, but to deepen your awareness. You will begin to see more clearly in the spirit. Dreams will increase, visions will sharpen. I am lifting the fog and giving you supernatural sight. You will understand things others miss. You will discern where others guess. That is not intuition, it is revelation. Do not be surprised when young people begin to seek you out, not for advice but for impartation. They will come to sit near you, not just to hear you, but to draw from the well of wisdom I have filled in you. You will bless them without even trying. That's because I have placed a prophetic mantle on your later years. You will finish strong, not limping, but soaring. So, my child, lift your head, straighten your back. Let joy rise again in your heart. Let laughter return to your home. You will dance again, not just physically, but spiritually. Your soul will leap. Your hope will sing. You will find yourself smiling at things that once made you weep. That's not denial. That's healing. You are not fading. You are flaming. You are not ending. You are emerging. You are not the last. You are the first of a new legacy. My glory is not coming someday. It is resting on you now. Look around. The atmosphere is shifting. Can you feel it? The weight you once carried has lifted. The fear that once crippled you has fled. The shame that once haunted you has no more claim. You are my beloved, my chosen, my anointed. You are in your glory season. Say it aloud, even now. This is my glory season. I will finish strong. I am not forgotten. I am favored. Say it again, louder, from the depth of your spirit. This is my glory season. I will finish strong. I am not forgotten. I am favored. Let those words reverberate through your home. Let heaven log your agreement. Let the angels respond to your declaration. This is not just the close of a chapter. This is the rise of a legacy. Welcome to the season where the last become first. Welcome to the glory season. And so it is.